to our podcast. This is Unity Church of Chatsworth. Senior Minister, Reverend John Washington, and I am Michelle Washington, Pastoral Nurse.
There is only one presence and one power active in me and throughout the universe, God the good, omnipotent. This too shall pass. Well, we have been experiencing the COVID.
Yes.
We're going to call it pandemic or experience for over a year and a half now. I looked up, Michelle, that it was the Spanish flu, in fact. It started in 1918 or so, and it lasted, some say 3 years, and some say 10 years.
And some say that that still exists to this day, but certainly not to the extent that it did at that time, because so much has been learned.
Okay, but so what is helping me right now, Michelle, in terms of this too shall pass, is the idea of these podcasts. These podcasts I can actually listen to, for example, one of our dear friends in Chicago, Kurt Condra.
Yes. Reverend Kurt Condra.
Reverend Kurt, thank you, from Unity Church in Evanston. It's actually
Unity North Shore.
North Shore.
Yes.
Wonderful podcast. I'm going to recommend, by the way, a delightful podcast. I've heard it several times this weekend, from June the 30th of 2021. So again, wonderful, heartfelt message from Reverend Kurt, all about justice or injustice this year. He talks about the George Floyd episode in Minneapolis, but he talks about his own heartfelt connection and disconnection. And so Michelle, I think I was taking a bubble bath, and I had it on. I didn't have the electronic device close to the tub, but it was close enough.
Safety first.
I had the volume up, and I kept thinking, thank you and God bless you, Reverend Kurt Condra, and your Unity Center in Evanston, Illinois, north of Chicago.
Yes. And when we refer to that, you're listening to the podcast and reflecting on the information that is shared, information that helps, in our own reflection of how things are going on. Our point, this too will pass, is a reflection on what we're going through is not forever. This too shall pass. So what methods are you finding for yourself that help you to reflect or help you to remember that this is a phase we're going through and it shall pass eventually? Because sometimes we get mired down in the stress, in the discomfort of
and
what
disappointment, yes,
of what we're experiencing. So what tools do you have? Reverend John has the podcasts that are reflective. I myself have meditative time, just giving myself a time out, going and sitting and reflecting and meditating and reading some information that is uplifting. So that's something to look to for yourself. What are your tools for reminding yourself this too will
What
pass?
are your tools?
Yeah.
The Serenity Prayer by American theologian Reinhold Niebuhr. As is commonly quoted in 12-step meetings and other prayer meetings, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Try